Hey there, welcome to our channel, and I'm so happy you're here. We're going to be talking about something that is really affecting the industry of design, website development, and if you're a freelancer and contractor, you might be having some difficulty getting jobs right now. Are we being honest? Am I being honest? Because it is a reality. I've been talking to a lot of people right now who are not shifting and not leveraging what the current tools that is available right now. But what if I told you that AI is not coming for your job, but the freelancer who knows how to use AI might? So if you are a designer, a developer, a marketer, or a freelancer, you're probably or you've already probably felt it. Every day there's a new tool, a new platform, a new headline telling you can AI or you can use AI that can build website, create logos, write codes, design, graphics, automate the entire workflow, right? And if you're being honest, maybe you've wondered, will clients still need me in a few years? Pause and think about that and let that sink in as well. So, today I want to talk about why I believe that you need to think in a way that how can you leverage all of these tools and switch from being just the simple task order taker to an architect of the space that you have built for years, right? Being a digital architect and why this shift could be the biggest opportunity in your career. So, for years, freelancer has been paid to execute, right? We design website, we build funnels, we create graphics, we write code, we set up the automation, but AI is getting very good at execution right now. And client can now generate logos, website, like email, social posts, and even code in minutes. But if you're going to tell me, well, Joanna, they don't understand how the breakdown of codes and HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript, all of this fundamental, right? That is actually where your leverage is. You might say, well, they don't even know the basic principle of branding, the branding concept, how to make sure all of these things intertwine together. This is actually the leverage that you have among business owners who's just using AI. So now let's switch your mindset from just being a task maker to someone who's really dangerously no dangerously who knows the fundamental and the basic information in order to make a brand or any project successful. So if your value is only tied to doing tasks, right, you're entering a very dangerous place. So what I'm saying is that because when a task becomes easier, it becomes cheaper. That's the reality of it, right? And when it becomes cheaper, it becomes a commodity. It gets commoditized. Now, that's a reality of many freelancers are facing right now. Not because we are not talented, but because the market is changing and shifting. Yes, you might be just like pulling your hair right now, like, oh my gosh, I've known this for years. I know this. I don't want to spend this one. Or maybe you're in the deep dive of understanding how can you incorporate AI into your business workflow or into your process workflow. But the people who will thrive are not the people who simply know how to use the tool. The people who will thrive are the ones who know how to solve the problems. So think about it. A business owner does not actually want just a website. They want a website where customers can land and they can earn more money from those people who land in their website. Would they say that they really want automation or do they want the efficiency? Do they really want AI or do they want growth and the speed that AI can give? So the opportunity is not moving from being a task executor to becoming like a strategic problem solver, right? That's why I am really calling each and every one of my fellow agency owners, freelance contractors, is that become a digital architect. A digital architect does not just build, they design systems. You connect the marketing, the front end, and the back end because, like my book, Closing the Growth Gap, there is a gap between the front end things and front end activities that businesses are doing, and there is a gap in the back end as well, where in operations, automation, AI, customer experience, it needs to be built as a growth engine. So your new role, imagine this, a client comes to you and say, I need a website. The old freelancer will say, sure, I'll build you a website. How many pages do you need, right? But a digital architect says, tell me about your client journey. How many leads do you generate? What happens after someone fills out a form? How do you follow up? Where Where are you losing opportunity? Now you're having a completely different conversation. You're no longer competing on price, you're competing on strategy. So a few weeks ago, I actually had a client who booked a discovery call. He missed the Zoom meeting, so I end up getting a call because I have that process, right? I can capture their phone numbers. I bet you have that one as well. So I give them a call. Hey, we have a scheduled meeting. Is this still a good time? Awesome. He said, oh, I need a website because I saw you do this for X, Y, and Z. Awesome. Yes, I do that one. And then he said, I am in multiple industry, but I want to position myself as a personal brand. And then I keep asking, okay, so what is the main goal or what is the end goal and why you are building this website? I really just don't know. I just want to put my name out there. Amazing. Is it to increase sale? Is it to funnel them on your different industry expertise? And he got stuck. And he then was able, oh, can I just schedule another call with you? I said, totally fine. Because then I had to stop him and say, if you're going to schedule again with me, I just want you to be prepared to think about what is the end goal of why you want your website. I can build a website, my team can build a website, but I want you to do this as an investment on what you want to achieve long term, not just short term. The reason for this is not just for the benefit of your client, it is also for the benefit of you as a provider of the service. Because if you understand their goal, if you understand what it is that they want to achieve, you can be with them long term and you can create that business relationship that you together are on the same path of growth. That's a reason why we do retainer partnership in our business. Now, how to become a digital architect, right? So these are the three things that I would love you to focus on. Learn the business, understand revenue, understand customer acquisition, understand retention, understand client journey. The more you understand the business, the more value you become. So one of the main process that I do when I have a discovery call is that where are you now in your business? And I really ask permission. When you do a call, when we do a call together, I'll be asking some somehow sensitive questions about your business. There might be some financials, some struggles. It is not to devaluate what you have created or to scare you off, but to really understand because I want to be your partner in your business in terms of the marketing and the digital type of process that we are building. So now, right? So the more you understand the business, the more valuable you become. So then number two is that learning the systems. So every business runs on systems, marketing systems, sales systems, operational systems, customer support systems. The ability to connect those systems is where your value grows. Now, you need number three is to embrace AI. Stop fearing AI. I see this, oh, you don't know how to, copywriting is everything. Yes. But if you are feeding AI prompts that restrict those, you are able to build something fast and beautiful, or you can still incorporate your expertise into the whole system as well. So stop fearing AI, learn from it, use it, experiment with it. AI should become the part of your toolkit, not your competition. So the goal isn't to do more work, right? The goal is to create more impact. So the future belongs to the people who can see the bigger picture, not just designer, not just developers, not just marketers, but digital architects, the people who understand how all the pieces work together to drive growth. So if AI has been causing you stress, I want to reframe the conversation. Don't ask, will AI replace me? But how can I position myself so AI makes me more valuable? Because the people who learn to architect growth will always be needed. And that's the world we're building. So welcome to the digital architect world. If this resonates with you, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment down below. And do you see yourself as a freelancer or a digital architect? I'll see you next time in this video. So make sure to subscribe.